So in this video, I'm going to show you how to mirror a shape. So if you're going to mirror a shape, you would use it if you wanted the object to look the same on both sides. So it might be something like a love heart or a face, or in this case, I think I'm going to draw a fish shape, which might be the same top and bottom. So what you do is you start with a line tool and you just draw a line along here. So this is kind of going to be the middle of my fish. Hit escape. Then I'm going to draw the fin shape. So the fin would look something like, I guess I'm just going to draw up from here. I just remember it's only half the fin. So we're going to click. We're going to come down and make that little fin shape. Now we're going to change this a bit later on. Hit escape to get out of there. Then we come back to our arc tool. Grab the 3-point arc and you're going to click the end of that point, the end of this point, and then you're going to think about how fat you want your fish to be. So I don't know, I'm going to make mine about there. So we've drawn half our fish. We want the other side of the fish to look exactly the same. So before you do that, what I want you to do is grab the line tool again, and this is important because this is going to help you in the next step. Draw a long line across the bottom. So that's going to be our mirror line. So then you go to mirror. Under create, you've got a mirror option here. So we click mirror. Over here, what we've got to do first is select the objects that we want to mirror. So click just up here on the top of your fish. So click and drag. Now be careful you're not selecting that big long bottom line as well. I'll show you why in a minute. So all this will go dark blue. Hopefully this line here though, however, has stayed light blue because that's our mirror line. So we then click the mirror line and then we can click here and we go okay. And we get the other half of our fish. So it kind of looks a bit like a funny fish. What you want to do now is make a few adjustments. So I want to make his fin a little bit, a little bit of a different shape. So I'm going up here to the line tool. I'm clicking the top. I'm just going to bring that fin in slightly. Hit escape and just repeat again on the other side. So we know it should match back together. All right, so I want to get rid of this section. So I go to my scissors. If you haven't got the scissors out, find them. They're under trim. And you can just trim off those lines that we don't want. While you're there, if you don't want to use that for anything else, you can actually trim off those sections too because we don't really want those anymore either. Okay, so that's our fish. Now if yours looks a little bit funny, you might want to grab the fillet tool and even do a little bit of a fillet there so you can kind of bring that in and out depending on what you think the mouth should look like. So we've finished our sketch. That's actually come back. So just trim that. Make sure that's trimmed away. Finish the sketch and then you've got an opportunity to add some dimension to your fish. We might make him about 5 millimeters wide. I'm just going to rotate that around. Or maybe we could go a bit more. Let's go, hang on, let's hit escape. Set a 5, pull it out and see what you think it should look like. So then you can go okay. You might then as well want to just fillet the edges there. They're looking a bit rounded. Okay, so you can go around and fillet all those. Could even come back and give this fish an eye here. Finish the sketch, right click on that eye, press pull. So you want to just push it right through and cut it so you end up with a hole there. So there's our fish that's been mirrored. So we used the trim tool and the mirror tool and also the fillet tool.